Alright folks, welcome to or back to Legendary Fab. As I talked in the last video, it is time to see if this thing will run. So, got the battery setting back over there where I had it yesterday, and well, got my F-150 here like I was talking about. We'll go back over that in another video. Today it's just going to be my battery charger. So, we'll fire up the F-150, hook up the cables to this Jeep, and we'll see what we can get into. Alright, the truck's running, hooked up to the Jeep. The Jeep has power, so I'm gonna see how it goes. Like I said, it's gonna be loud, so after it starts, if it starts, I don't know how much talking we'll be able to do, but I have to get in here and see what's going on. That's weird. Well, right now we got no power to it, so throw in neutral and see. Yeah, looking like we're not getting power. So, let's go check all of our connections. Sorry about all the doors slamming. What I'm taking videos of, so these are loose, so obviously that could be a cause. Try not to tighten them until I know I'm done messing with them. Make sure all of our cables in here are where they go. It clicked, so it might just start. Everything real quick, might just shut it off fast. Nothing's leaking up here. Oh, this is what the tractor sounds like. Looks like that injector line was the problem. So we'll get her shut off and check for leaks and everything. Alright, so the Jeep still doesn't seem to be too happy about running. I think I'm going to go ahead and ground I've got an extra cable. I'm gonna go ahead and ground to the body with this one. Well, up here. Just run it from here, back over here to the body. See if I've got some grounding issues. Because it started like you heard. Then I went back in to check again. It didn't seem to want to start. I could get it to start, but it was very unhappy. I went ahead and tightened the battery cables just to see what would help. Now I'm going to go back underneath the motor, look around. I do believe it needs a rear main because it's leaking a lot more noticeably, or the pan didn't seal properly. But more sounds like a future me problem. But for the time being, like I said, search for vacuum leaks. I know the power steering pump's leaking. I just threw some ATF in it, and it's not a big fan of me. It's leaking from one of the top fittings. So I do believe a new power steering pump and lines are here for the Jeep, or gonna be here for the Jeep. So like I said, gonna run vacuum lines, ground the block, probably give it one more go to see if we can get it to run smooth. I did set a muffler on it. I don't know if you can see it down there because it's obnoxious in this little garage. So I suppose for the time being, that is pretty much a wrap for right now. Go ahead and get this grounded, search around, see what I can find. I'm not super worried about it. I am glad it started. It kind of made me feel a lot better about this whole project. And who knows, maybe it's something simple. As long as I can get it on a trailer, I'll be happy. If you can see, the intake's bent right there because it had a nice collision with the hood. Nice little mark on the intake. It is what it is. Not gonna lose sleep over a cheap intake hitting the hood. It's probably because I put a throttle body spacer in there because they're pointless and it sounded good at the time. So, that being said, let's chase some vacuum leaks and ground to the body. We will go from there. Alright folks, excuse me, it is a new day. Talked to a buddy who used to own a Chrysler like this and read some forums. There's a hell of a chance that it is the idle air control. So I am just going to tear apart the throttle body. I'm sure I'm going to order the pigtail and the idle air control. But that being said, I'm just going to clean it up. Probably pull all these off, check on the inside of them, clean out any gunk that might be in them. There is some oil residue on the inside of the throttle body. So we're going to find the right torques and we are going to tear it apart and see what's up. Alright, a little update on our idle air control. It is a little crusty, if you will. Let's see if I can get it to focus. So I'm going to do my best to clean it up, but I am just going to order a new one of them. I can get them for like 10 bucks, so really just going to take more time to wait for it than it will to see if that's the problem. But I'm assuming this is throttle position sensor. It's clean, nothing really going on there, but that is a little rough. And as well as inside of there is all gummed up, so I went and bought a set of engine brushes. I'm going to clean this up, clean out that little hole, see if we can get that at least kinda clean. Throw it all back together and see if we can get a start out of it. So here we are back at the throttle body. This right here, this little pile alone, is how much carbon I pulled off that idle air control. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that was probably our problem. Get her thrown back in. I did clean it up a little bit. Try to get a lot of that salt, whatever, off of it. A little bit of crusties off of it. And now we'll throw her back in and hopefully try to get it to start tomorrow when it's not -2 degrees outside. So I will chime back in tomorrow when it's all ready to go and see if we can get her to fire. Alright, so here we are back with the starting video. Pretty much at this point, regardless if it starts or not, battery sitting here, we're going to load it on the trailer anyway. It's all hooked up. We're going to jump it, see if it starts. If it will, pull out on the trailer like that. If not, go back to the old ratchet strap method. But see if it starts and I'll get back with you. Okay, here it is. Still got to strap it down. Obviously, we'll put my toolbox and everything on the front of the trailer, fill the bed up, but it's ready to go get its front end finished. Glad it started, glad our little free fix worked enough to get it on the trailer. So, thank you all for watching, and we'll find something else we can do until we get back to Wyoming.